cooked Essentials for 11 years. He's a real deal chef. Restaurant biz, trains people now. Food, culinary stuff is your life.
Yes, it is.
Okay, now, I can put a lid on something so splatter won't happen.
Right.
But I change the cooking that I'm doing, don't I?
That's right, because you can't release steam like this.
I can take the lid off and release steam, but then all the grease splatters all over the place.
That's right. I don't even need to move the lid unless I want to look.
If only there was a lid that, well, released the steam, but didn't release the grease from splattering all over. There is.
There it is.
It's here from Cooked Essentials, and we've got it for 3 easy payments of $5.76.
Yes, sir.
This is the round or the square Splatter-Less lid.
That's really the only decision you have to make. And if you're like a band geek like me,
you can do that as well. But you know what I love about this as well? With the ridges?
Yes.
That it literally will fit on virtually any size pan.
Right. So anything from 8 inches, which is this first ring right here, all the way out to 12. 8, 10, 12. So anything from your 1.5 or 2 quart saucepan all the way up to your 12 inch right here. This is your large stock pot, right? So you've got an 8 quart stock pot, and look at that. It's working perfectly for that. I love it. And the sauce is staying in the pan. It's not all over the cooktop, and it's not all over me.
I don't know, do we have a sample up front? Yeah, we do.
There it is.
I just want everybody to see, like on the round one.
Yes.
Like, let's just show. Like you can see my hand.
If you hold it up right here, they'll be able to see me right through it. There you go. You can see there's my coat, there's my face, there's my hands. See, it's perforated, but the perforations are so small that the grease is staying on this side, it's not coming through. That's the brilliance of it. And they're stainless steel, Bakelite knob, so they're dishwasher safe. There you go, right?
That's what my technical director said, you've never looked better. Thank you. Thank you, Meg. A lot, Meg. She's right. She's absolutely right.
It's like a rude screen.
It is, right? But it really works. You know, the thing is, too, I mean, what about, what happens if I just put a traditional lid on maybe, I don't know, those burgers or that bacon?
Right.
What changes the cooking? Be the chef for a second.
So what's happening is when you use a standard lid, a conventional lid, you're trapping the steam and the moisture in there as well. Yes, it is keeping the splatter in the pan, but you're also keeping the moisture in there.
You're steaming.
Right. The way that we
cook, the chicken or whatever. The
way that we caramelize things, it's the Maillard effect, right? Caramelization of meats and things like steak and burgers. The way that it works is you have to release that moisture, and that's how you get those.
You release the moisture.
Moisture, exactly. You want the moisture to go away. You want the fat to stay in the pan because we don't want it all over the cooktop. And you can see right there, you see how everything is browning nice and evenly? It's because we're letting the moisture through the perforations. You can see the steam.
I was going to say, there's no doubt about it, man.
It's right there.
There comes the steam.
There it is.
That's a great live
Isn't that brilliant? I mean, you can see the effect.
It's a great idea. And you know what? The thing is, it's $17.27, but we've got it on 3 easy payments of $5.76 for you to pick up right now and bring home and use. And it's not, okay, you're getting a round or a square, but if you get the round, for example, you're basically buying lids for all of your round vessels.
Exactly.
So it's sort of like buying 5 or 6 or 7 lids.
Right.
Because they're going to work on all of them.
And with most of my cookware sets, I don't even want to use the lids because it's counterproductive for me. Unless I'm doing a braise in the oven, I really want this, right? So this is a deep fry setup. We have chicken going in there, Rick. You wouldn't do this normally. You normally would not put a lid on a fryer like that because you'll have that fryer overflow immediately.
Oh, right.
Right?
Oh, so you've got oil in there.
Yeah. And you don't have that, right?
Wow, that's crazy.
Exactly. So I'm keeping the splatter in there. The chicken is frying. You can see the steam. There it is.
Boy, that's a great one.
Right.
You like fried, traditional Southern fried chicken.
Right.
You're kind of up a creek because you're either going to have it boiling over or you're going to have to do a couple hours of work cleaning up the grease afterwards.
Exactly. So when you do this setup, it's okay to use this splatter guard. It is a universal lid in the sense that it'll fit your 8, your 10, and your 12-inch skillets. even over here with the square one,
can you
it's
tell
the
me
same size.
Why? Because it is perforated. We'll come back to you for a second.
Right.
Come back to your face for a second.
There it
like
is.
you can see it for the steam.
Right.
But why isn't the grease coming through?
Because these perforations are small, they're micro perforations. The grease, the grease. Droplets, excuse me, yes. Droplets will not go through there. They're too big, so they're not going to make it through.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just incredible.
Ingenious idea.
Exactly. So over here,
How do I clean this?
into the dishwasher, Rick, it is so easy. You can go right into the dishwasher, no problem whatsoever. Here we have the meatballs, and we want to take the meatballs out of the pan and into the marinara. So we can do that now. We're not going to have that splatter all over the cooktop. The marinara, if you're doing the Sunday sauce, those meatballs got away from me, but that's all right. That's
Well,
the way
but
it
wait a
goes.
minute. No, you know what? Actually, I want you to show that. Because guess what happened? The moisture got out.
It did.
So
The
that's a
moisture
good
got out,
thing.
and they
Right?
started.
I like a little crisp on those meatballs.
Exactly. And
Otherwise, you would just be steaming the meatballs.
That's right, and they got that caramelization real fast.
Yeah.
And it's the proteins on the surface of the meat. So they caramelize, they brown, and the way that we do that successfully is by taking the moisture away. So all the meatballs in, that's done. And now for the splatter, we're going to put this right here. So the sauce will stay in the pot. Over here, we've got dumplings, Rick. And we're going to add
No
some
splatter
ingredients.
whatsoever.
No splatter whatsoever. And we can do our stir fry in here. But you see that the square pan is working on the Copper Chef pan, right? So that's what we really want right there. It fits perfectly on top.
And you know what? And
again,
it's not the same size.
No, it's not.
Look at that. That is so not the same size.
Exactly.
But because of the ridges.
That's
right.
right.
that
Yeah, it
becomes-
goes out in steps from your 8-inch to your
That's it.
10-inch to your 12-inch.
From 8 to 10 to 12.
Yes.
So by buying one, you bought 3.
Exactly. I don't even know where the lids to my pots and pans are anymore. I use universal lids because you just have to reach for 1 or 2 things rather than 6 lids. And where are they? And I don't have room for them.
Love, love, love. Hey, our QVC 2 Big Deal. Available right here and right now. If you'd like to take advantage of it, while it's here, $80.